Relieved by the weed, I don't pop a leaf. Gorilla glue 4 is all I need. Could probably smoke about a pound a week. That's with ease, till my knees weak. SWV, good kush at the kick, it got it going indeed. Might could go and get a job just rolling up weed. Put the pearl on anything, on everything. Good bud, really heavenly, elevating, trying to see him. If you ain't had, cherry pie, then you better go and get some. If you ain't tried that blueberry kush, then you better go and get some. If you can't find no good bud, then you need to go and get you some. If you can't find no good bud, damn. In DC with the lemon jack, on go for 4 days, what a crazy pack. Had biscotti in the land, such a lovely treat. Smoked it in the AM with a spot of tea. Ain't tried Khalifa Kush yet, but you can bet it's on the list. You ain't had cheetah piss, you need to try that shit. Wet and cake, one of my favorite bakes. Getting faded off the Zookies, what a lovely day. Captain Crunch mixed with cereal milk, getting pilled. I want that good bud, better come on with it. If you ain't smoked, Jack Frost, then you better go and smoke some. You tried that Sunday sunset, then you need to come and bring me some. Can you share some good bud? Some good bud? Hey, you trying to smoke some good bud? Good bud? Good bud, good bud.
I was feeling kind of down tonight. Psych! It's TimbukTuesday!
What?
TimbukTuesday!
Huh?
Yeah.
Hey partner, what y'all about to do? Y'all might as well have a seat and let me holler at you. I'm about to bring I'm about to bring the laughs. I'm about to pack a punch. You know I'm hungry, little mama. Come on, let's do lunch. You know I'm next top comic, but let's just pick the topic. I'm Timbuktu, my people, and I'm not here to gossip. I'm only here to shop it. But I might get obnoxious. I wanna hear your vision, but please make it hypnotic. You know I'm on a mission, but please I need permission to sign this paperwork. This shit give me permission to check your intuition. I wanna feel your vibe.
I know what it is.
Takes a village, baby. I'm about to build this ride.
It's TimbukTuesday. It's TimbukTuesday. It's TimbukTuesday. What's up, everybody? Yeah, we about to have a party. What's up, everybody? Welcome back to TimbukTuesday. And it's your friendly, favorite neighborhood fat boy, Timbuktu. I'm in the building. I love it here. At least I act like I do. So we got this week. It's an amazing week. Shout out to Grog yesterday. I didn't go, but I wanted to, and I know it was amazing. But tonight, Rhythm and Lyrics is having their 25th anniversary up at the B-Side and Grog Shop. So I'm stopping through, man, for 2 drinks and a joke, at least. I got to get a joke off, man. I don't even know what the fuck I'm talking about, but I'm going. Bees, I see you. What up, Bees? So it's gonna be a nice time. They opening up both the Grog and B-Side to my knowledge, which is gonna be dope. Having both upstairs and downstairs going for the same event, that's always a good time. Like for real. So if y'all ain't doing nothing, stop through. Wednesday, I'm gonna be scratching my nuts. I don't know what the fuck I'm doing on Wednesday, but Thursday, we got the Lex Vegas show for the culture. Dub, that guy Dub. Before Lex, and then after that, the Real Spill, new show here on Redline Radio. Last week it was pretty dope. I like their show. It was pretty cool. And they talked about everything. They talked about you, me, your mama, everything. it was a great show. So shout out to them guys. But this Friday, as you've seen, I had it up there before the show started. We will be doing the Puff Puff Laugh. That's going to be at Lounges. I think it's 1547 St. Clair. It is put on by Burner and Lex Vegas. At that show, we will have Aunt Mayo, Jen, myself, Keesley, and CJ Star. Fire lineup. First 20 paid attendees will receive a free pre-roll. Because this is a 420 encourage show, not a 420 friendly, 420 encourage. So come out, bring out your bag, roll up, and smoke and laugh. It's going to be a great time. Oh, it's 1547. I think I said 1574, but it's 1547. I was close. St. Clair Avenue. It's going to be a good time. They also even got a raffle. You pay $5. It's like I got 5 on the raffle. Whoever wins get, I believe, 2 ounces of weed. So come and spend $5 just for that. Because I know I'm putting my 5 in. Even if they got to take it out what they pay me. I'm putting my 5 in. I am putting my 5 in. And then on the next day, we got the greatest event put on here in Cleveland. It may not be looked at that as yet, but best believe it will be soon. It is the battle of all battles. The motherfucking battleground. Yes, sir. I got the Superman curl. Facts. You know, I'm gonna try to see if I can keep that out for sure. You know, I'm from Krypton. But it is this 420. It is who come getting the smoke this battleground. We smoking in that motherfucker too. It's gonna be a smoked out battleground at the Exotic Cuisine, 12703 Lorraine Avenue. I believe that's Lorraine. If it's not, you're gonna go to the wrong street. But I'm pretty sure it is. But it's dope. It's gonna be a dope event. Cass, the artist, is the champ right now. Shout out to Cass. I can't wait to see what she pull out. Because I know she gonna be on some other shit. Just don't pull out your strap, Cass. I just don't want you to do that. Because she liable. Cass is liable to take your bitch that night. I just want y'all to know. Because she coming armed. She coming ready. And today we have a cast from the judges. He say that he is Judge 1A. He is the number 1 judge. Me and Meech say he is Meech. I mean, he is a Judge 1B. But I ain't gonna lie. I've only said that because Habib saved the battleground. She literally saved the battleground on the last one. But he is definitely a resident, regardless of the fact. So y'all, please put y'all hands together for my dog, Pizzle.
Hey, yo.
Pizzle, what up, man?
Timbuktu, my guy. Why my camera look so blurry?
Because of the smoke, nigga. You done fucked up with the smoke.
Did I do that?
Yeah,
it's
you
still
did.
blurry. The smoke gone.
I'm gonna fix it. I gotta fix it because you done.
I'm blurry.
You done blurred it up with all your.
They gonna put me on the bag, man. I'm back home. This is home right here, man. I've been here. Like this is.
It just wasn't used to the smoke no more.
There we go. Yeah, there we go. Now I'm looking good. There we go.
I had to fix it.
I like that.
Yeah. See if I ain't know how to fix it, you'd be fucked. Yeah, we fucked up. Fluff, what up, dog?
Oh, the Fluff is in the building.
Yep. B said Pizzle.
Yo. Hey, let's be clear. I am the resident judge. I never said I was number 1. Y'all niggas started that shit on y'all road trip y'all took.
You should have been there, nigga. You should have been
Listen,
there.
Man.
I know you couldn't.
My work schedule is my work schedule. My work schedule is what my work schedule is.
No, for sure. But definitely would have liked to have you there, man. Tootley had just went live earlier, and I popped into his live, and he said You ready to come back down? Y'all had to turn last time. I'm like, Battleground always turn.
Yes, indeed it is, man. Yes, indeed.
We don't care. We are resident judges. Facts. B said we are resident.
Yes, we are, Bees. What up, Bees?
B. Y'all resident judges for show. But she judged number one, nigga.
I'm okay with that.
For sure.
But they know Pizzle when Pizzle walk in the building.
Fuck your shit.
You know what I mean?
So we got Cass the artist as the champion now.
Yeah, man. Cass, like the times that she showed up, she showed out. She got the music. And now as a champion, the pressure is really off because all she got to do is perform one song. And she's had a couple of months to put a show together. She got this Hollywood cast thing going. She out there with the shades and it's a different cast.
No, it's definitely a different cast.
It's a different cast because remember the one before, she had hair and she come back with the haircut and the waves. Shit, that's like, here we go.
Wait, I don't know. I don't know if I seen Cass with the hair.
She had hair.
I think I've always seen Cass with the low cut.
When we was at the one spot that I was calling like the setup spot, like the hit the lick spot, the one bar. I forgot the name of the bar.
Was that Bunkers?
Bunkers. Whatever that bar was over there. It felt like a death trap, like the train tracks is right there.
Oh, yeah, okay, that's
it's
Bunkers.
Dark as shit over there.
It might not have been Bunkers. It might have been something else. Boozers.
That's what it is. That's what it is.
Boozers.
But she had hair. She had long dreads.
B said her first show she had dreads.
She had the long dreads. I remember that.
Yeah, for sure. I don't even know because sometimes
you be so high and you be so in the moment. I be black. I already know.
I be blacked out, nigga.
Speaking of, y'all are going to kill me on Saturday because I know everybody in there is gonna be smoking weed except me.
Boozers. Yep.
Boozers.
Yeah, you know
what?
Up,
I
do remember the dreads now. I do remember. Who did she go against?
I think she went against Jacob that night. One of those. I think her and Jacob went up against each other twice.
They did. That's right. That is definitely right.
I'm looking forward to Jacob coming back for real.
He ain't coming back this show.
I know.
But I definitely
I'm looking forward to him coming back though, because he got what it takes. It's a few of them that I want to come back, use it as a learning experience. My one issue with a lot of the younger artists now is they'll take a L and just quit or just give up. It's like, listen, man, everybody ain't gonna go undefeated. You gonna take L's. Like, listen, man, I'm 41 years old, dog. I know I don't look at y'all. I'm 41 years old, right? But in my life, I've taken a lot of losses, and I just learn from them, and I just keep it pushing, figure out what happened, and I keep going.
I ain't gonna lie to you, nigga. You look 41.
Ain't that a bitch? I don't look 41.
But you look good. You look like a good 41, guy.
I walk like I'm 41, but
how they describe Richard Jefferson when you run down the court, that's how you walk.
Hey, listen, man. That's fucked up. Hey, man, you're supposed to be nephew, man. You doing like see?
Yeah, but your nephew gonna talk shit about you.
I know you are.
No,
I know you are. You still invited. You still invited to the cookouts.
You know,
you always invited.
You my dog, man. Like they say, I wouldn't talk about you if I ain't fuck with you.
It sound like Lex. Lex said the same thing when I first met Lex. Lex like, dog, if I didn't fuck with you, I wouldn't fuck with you.
No, facts. You look at Don. That's what me said.
What'd he say?
He said you look 41.
Meech, I look younger than you. What are we talking about? I just got a little bit of gray going on here, but I still look like you.
Fluff said the losses just learning experiences to elevate your game.
Exactly. Facts. Shout out to the Fluff, man. That's my guy right there, man.
That's 100% fact.
Fluff, I gotta get you out too, man. You invited to the cookouts too, man. You gotta come on
Fluff,
through.
He got some good ass brisket. His smoked wings are ridiculous. Like Fluff, I'm trying to tell you.
I get busy.
It's a fat nigga move. I'm trying to tell you. Move this back.
See, now I gotta do this because I gotta look at the comments.
Well, you can't see the Instagram comments because we're on Instagram now too.
Oh, what up, IG?
But
Y'all got that going. I tried that with mine. I just
Jumpman just jumped into the IG. What up, Jumpman? What up, man? But I want to see how this week. I feel like this show is gonna be crazy. I know we got like a lot of competitors that signed up. Obviously, we can't, determine until we get there because you know how niggas is. But
yeah, people will sign up and not show up. They get cold feet.
Facts.
They'll bow out like J. Cole.
These artists, they punk sissified. And brother, I will take you up on it as long as you educate me on how your cooking game.
I got you. Like smoking is easy. You get a pellet smoker, it's the easiest shit in the world. It basically it cooks itself.
The shit is good though. I ain't gonna lie to you, Mark Fluff, man. That shit is good as hell.
I did a pork belly for Easter.
Are we getting off of this subject?
It turned into pulled pork.
Because this nigga always talk about what he made. It ain't call a nigga.
Hey man, I would have called you, but the shit that I made, like the brisket I made, was so small it was gone. Oh man, it was gone. I was like, damn, I can't even save me. If I wanted to save you something, bring you something, it would have been a wrap.
Only 41-year-olds have smokers.
Oh well, I'm good with it.
That's hilarious.
I bought it when I was still in my 30s.
I'm still using my charcoal smoker. Learning from Chrissy's dad. I want to. You ever smoked a turkey?
Mm-hmm.
Smoked turkey is.
I did one for Thanksgiving like 3 years ago.
Smoked turkey is crazy.
Yeah, it was the cat's ass. I smoked a duck that week too.
Yeah.
If y'all didn't know, I'm multi-talented. I pied. I used to be a dope rapper. I don't do it as much as I used to.
But he about to drop an album soon, though.
Yeah, maybe. It's
you promised it.
I'm on.
I took a screenshot of the post.
I'm on my time. I know what I said. I'm on my time though. It'll come out when I'm ready to put it out.
For sure.
I'm having too much fun potting right now.
So now that we got, I know we have a few people that have signed up for sure. Artazar, shout out to Artazar. Caesar Rio,
veteran.
Help me out. Meech. I know you got them.
I seen a few of the people that signed up, and I say this one looks like it's gonna be a pretty good one. What I do, like with the ones that I don't know, I don't go run to their music right away because I want to be surprised when I get there. I mean, but sure. Like the returning guys, like Caesar's been around, and
King Jacob just popped into the chat.
King Jacob,
what up, King Jacob?
But a lot of the guys, like the people that I don't know, I want to be surprised when I first hear you. I don't want to hear the music and have a
Illustrious coming back. Oh.
Okay, Illustrious back too. All right. Yeah, we got one. I'm telling y'all, man. If y'all haven't been to Battleground, I advise y'all to get there.
This is the one to come to right here.
You artists out there, y'all say y'all the best. Come and prove it at Battleground, man.
We were just talking about you, King Jacob. We said we wish you come. We waiting for you to come back to Battleground. Should come to the Atlanta one. Come take Atlanta's belt. Or the Georgia belt. I'm not gonna say the Atlanta belt, the Georgia belt. Like I think I can't wait for that one too though. I ain't gonna cap. The one in Atlanta next month, I didn't already had niggas say, oh, that belt gone in 2 months. Like,
whoa, all right, I like it.
When he said that night, he said, I'll be in Mexico. Our nigga said he going to Cancun. He going to get him some real.
You know
tequila.
what I want though, like for Ohio, it's just been Cleveland people. I need the guys and the females from Akron and Columbus and Cincinnati and Dayton and around Ohio. Come on through, y'all. Toledo, Youngstown.
All of them.
Just come through. Pull up. Y'all say y'all the best. I want to see.
You can be from Millerstown.
It don't matter. Elyria, Lorraine.
All of it.
That area. Willoughby. Hell, shit. Come through.
What's the Chillicothe? Bring your ass out.
New Philly. I've been around Ohio.
Oh, Rocky Michael, he coming back? I'm excited for that. B said, yeah, the energy seems more aggressive this go around for sure.
You know why the energy is aggressive?
Yeah, they
because Jazz is retired.
Jazz ain't there. I market to them.
I'm saying it.
And we gotta go there for sure. Yeah, we could do a battleground out there.
We go to Akron, Canton, whatever. It's ain't but a short drive.
These barbecue chips good as fuck. I ain't gonna lie to y'all.
They're going crazy on the chips.
But so as a judge, what do you look for when people are competing?
Song selection. I'm looking at the performance-wise. I'm looking at crowd control. I'm watching how you move on stage. Like, movement is everything for me. Like, me being a performer, and if I'm a pat myself on the back, like when it came to performing, it wasn't, I can probably count on my hand the ones that I could say, all right, they got me. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's movements, crowd control. Talk to the crowd, fuck with the crowd.
Yeah.
Because sometimes crowds be too cool and they need to be loosened up. You got to go out. You got to talk to them. You got to fuck with them.
For sure.
You know what I mean? It's like with comedy. Like, you see a couple of people in the crowd that look like they want to be on some trash or just be sitting there trying to be too cool.
I'm gonna ask in a second, Mark. Hold on, I was trying to let you go, but Fluff said, "Hey, Pizzle, Christy wants to know if you like raisins in your potato salad for the cookout."
No, please don't do that. Don't do that because my family is ignorant. My family is ignorant and my friends
who made the potato salad?
We would laugh about it. We would really laugh. Like, hold on, was there some raisins in that potato salad?
I might try it because I'm fat, but but I don't know. So what is some things that you would ding off for?
What would I what?
What would you like give them not give them as much credit? Not credit, but what would turn you off as a judge? Like, what would
bad songs?
Bad songs.
Well,
define a bad song.
Not knowing your lyric, or if I personally don't like the song, if the song it just that and not knowing the lyrics to your own fucking song.
I would say, it being you obviously being a judge. Like I get, being like actually liking the song, but what they perform it flawless and it's just not your taste, but they do everything right. Like,
I mean, the performance can cancel a lot of that out though. You know what I'm saying? It's if going up against somebody who, like, again, matchups, and again, it's preference.
It's preference. I mean, but as a judge, aren't you supposed to be a little more unbiased?
Yeah, I'm unbiased. I might be the most unbiased judge in the history of Battleground.
I don't know. I think B's got you beat. I think B's got you beat. Cause shit, she did kick a couple of niggas she brought. Like, no, but like Mark said, is this the kind of lyric battle like was on 8 Mile? Nah. So it is not a rap battle. It is a performance-based competition. So you go song for song, if anything, and it's tournament style. So it's a bracket that's built in the beginning of the each battleground. This is the only time Meech gets to pick who goes against who goes against who. So
I thought we agreed to have those worked out before, but that's probably kind of hard because people pull out at the last minute. I know.
Right. So once everybody comes and we getting ready to go on, Meech, after he has all his competitors, he builds the bracket and he does build it based off of matchups.
He's like doing the good matchups in the first round. Like, he puts the matchups together. Shout out to Mr. Shredder for that, man. Give my man's a hand clapping and some meow, meow, meow.
I definitely hit the man. B said, I definitely favorite artists for their performances, although I didn't like their song. So yeah.
Sometimes a song can do it.
For sure.
And then I have to try to take myself out of artist mode while I'm there, because I am still or semi-retired. I have to take myself.
Don't know what he want to be.
I have to take myself out of that mode and I'll be competitive because I'll sit there and be like, I'll smoke each and every last person in this building. So I have to strip that away when I come in. Like, all right, we not an artist tonight. Like, we're Pizzle.
DJ Larry Loud, what up?
We judging here. Because the first couple I was sitting there and I'm like, damn, I'll smoke everybody in. I'm thinking that shit in my head. For real. I mean, and
he be looking at them niggas like that smoked brisket.
I will.
How Shaq be like barbecue chicken, you smoke brisket.
Mm-hmm. And I have to shut that part of me down, that competitor part of me. I have to shut that down and be like, we're here to judge and look at the competitors.
No, we need that mode, Pizzle. Steel sharpens steel.
Well, I can't enter Battleground. No, it's too deep. Like I will win. To be honest with you.
No, you're not performing. He said, "Nah, I'm picking me."
I can't get in it now. I will have to go away and come back like 3 years from now, and then I would be 44, and then I'll really be kind of like, y'all let a 44-year-old motherfucker beat you, young motherfuckers.
King Jacob said, "I'm always talking about food."
That
Absolutely.
Would be bad.
Talking about balls. What up, JG and Kyle?
Hey, yo, fellas. But yeah, man, I have to, like the first couple, I had to get myself out of that mode and go and be like, we're here to judge and give some pointers to the younger guard. I feel like
it helps though, like to be in artist mode because you're looking at it from a song aspect. It's just like if a producer was one of the judges, of course he's gonna look at it as, is this a hit? I mean, obviously, as you being a artist, you probably like, oh, this shit ain't mine. Nigga, this shit ain't hitting on shit on my shit. But
our Barty's niggas the fucking death.
Right. What up, Watts? But you definitely want to come in there and like look at it as a fan of music, at least. Yeah,
that's the part. Like, come in as a fan. That's what I be trying to do.
For sure.
Because I don't want to go in there to be on artist mode. Because I'd be like, hey man, put my name down. Somebody come judge this shit.
Somebody come judge. Would you ever compete?
Not now. I can't. Now we too far in. I'm the resident judge. And how would it look? I'm coming in and they'll be like, this shit is rigged because he been around and judging all this time and they picked him because they know him and they like him. It wouldn't be because my songs are better and my performance is better than everybody. It would be, oh, they rigged this shit. So I'm not even going to do that. I'm staying where I'm at. I'm good.
For sure.
If Meech asks me to perform, which I'm waiting on you to ask me, I will gladly perform. I can judge and perform at the same time.
You did that at Boozers.
I didn't. I was just there. I didn't judge.
You didn't judge?
No.
Oh, you just performed.
It was Grape Haze and Bees, I believe, that night. I didn't judge. I was just there. I was chilling by them because I'm used to being by the judges table. But I was just there to perform. I can pull double duty. Meech.
He said, let him perform, Meech. Let him perform. We got the return of Verb.
Yeah. My guy put together a whole vignette to come back. Man, he's like, listen, I'm back. I'm off injured reserve.
I'm excited.
I am too, man.
Yep, down perform. That's what Meech said. I'm excited for Verb. Verb, when you come back, I'm gonna be DJ now. I'm a person, place, and a thing. Now.
And I better hear Control, Verb.
Well,
he play Control and I get kind of hyped when they come on.
Well, thinking of Control, we can go straight into the beefs.
You brought me in here to talk about that?
I mean, you knew we was going to talk about it.
I didn't, but
let's
talk about it.
So much has happened. Like we talked about it last week, but so much has happened since last week. So obviously, Kendrick put out a verse.
That's AI. That's not.
No, I'm not talking about the new one. I don't know if I believe that one.
That one that everybody. That's not it.
I'm talking about on Like That. I'm talking about Like That.
Like that. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. What up, D-Hawk? So, and if y'all got music, DJ Larry Loud is saying send him music. Put up your put up your email, DJ Larry Loud, so they can get it to you. So like that, called out Drake and called out Cole too, for real. It was really a Drake call out, but Cole was a casualty.
He caught a stray.
Yeah. I wouldn't call it a stray.
He caught a stray.
I guess.
He caught a stray.
I guess. But I mean it definitely made Cole respond. And then he apologized. Or did he? He put out a 7-minute drill.
Might delete later. Should have just never put it out.
He definitely deleted it.
That's how I feel about the whole thing. And I know I'm jumping ahead of you, but
no, you good.
He shouldn't have put it out, because I'm gonna tell you what I think happened. He put it out. He didn't get the response that he thought he was gonna get.
No, I disagree, because I feel like people liked it.
I saw more dislikes than likes.
I mean, niggas.
I personally thought it was okay. I thought it was cool. It's like, all right, he jumped out there. But only to take it back 48 hours later. It made me mad. Just because as a hip hop head and a hip hop fan and a competitor and as a fan of competition, I want to hear competitive raps. I'm seeing people talk about he did this because of this, and this. No, this is not no street shit. I'm not expecting J. Cole to take a swing at Kendrick Lamar. I'm not expecting Kendrick Lamar and Drake to be getting into a fucking fight at a club or at Coachella or at fucking Summer Jam or something like that. This right here was strictly music. Because I think all of those guys do respect each other and have respect for their penmanship, because of what the fuck is happening right now. These niggas is playing chicken with these records.
They definitely at each other's neck.
They playing chicken. They like, you drop first. No, you drop first. No, you drop first. That's what's going on.
I feel like Cole's track was fire, but I never took it as like the first swing. I looked at it like, even with Kendrick's, like it wasn't a first swing.
Well, the first swing was first person. Well, the first part of they've been swinging for a decade.
Yeah, they've been at least.
It's been a while. They've been swinging for a while.
I won't say swinging.
Kendrick has been swinging at at Drake for a long time.
So I won't call them swings. I would definitely call it antagonizing. They definitely will. I don't know. I'll take that back. Kendrick I'll say Kendrick and Drake have definitely been taking swings at each other. But I look at it until they both agree to the beef, like openly agree to the beef. I feel like it's just the shit talk before we get to the size up, before we get to the face off. It's the contract talk, essentially. Like we're agreeing to this fight. That's what I look at it is. And then when like that drop, and then Cole said his verse, I looked at that as, all right, nigga, we about to sign up for this fight. And then and then Kendrick seen the contract. I mean, not Kendrick, but Cole seen the contract. He was like, you know what? Maybe this ain't a good idea.
No, you know what I think? Well, besides, I'm thinking he put it out, he didn't get the response. I believe he actually talked to Kendrick, or somebody sent him a snippet of what Kendrick had coming. He was like, yeah, I'm going to head out.
You think so?
I'm only speculating because I don't know. Like, I'm not inside. Like, I don't know. I don't know none of these.
You think so? Yeah.
He heard something from somebody, or he could have heard. No, maybe he didn't hear what Drake said, because with the Drake, it's that's official. That's real. The push-ups, the drop and give me 50 shit, that's official. Like,
I'm not gonna lie,
really him.
The shit was kind of hard. And
I like it. It's people out there that's saying it's mid, it's this, it's that. He's addressing everybody.
Yeah, no, he coming at everybody, and I respect it.
He addressed Ja Morant. I was like, wait a minute.
Wait, what Ja Morant say? I just thought he said a nigga from the
he was talking about Ja Morant.
I didn't know him.
The dude from the Grizzlies.
Yeah, from the Grizzlies.
The dudes that be hooping that do the gritty.
Yeah.
He's talking about Ja Morant.
Yeah, I figured, but what did Ja Morant say?
Amari Bailey's mama.
I still don't know who the fuck that is, but all right.
The basketball player's mama who Drake took on the date at Dodger Stadium.
So he smashed her or something?
That's what a lot of this shit is over. It's over women.
That nigga's a certified lover boy.
All of these niggas, look, man. All of these, and I'm gonna just say this: all these niggas is tender dick niggas.
That's hilarious.
These niggas is worse than the Flannery's on fucking BMF. All these niggas is tender dick sprung over these chicks. And what I'm thinking, like, Drake is, and they all hate Drake because he smashed. We know, like, it's a group of women that all of these niggas
going
is
off in the chat.
All of these niggas is smashing all of these chicks. It just so happens a lot of these niggas actually like these chicks.
And they just trying to get some money. And they just trying
Drake
to get a
is
bag.
smashing all of their girls and they don't like the shit. And he been putting it passive aggressively in all of his songs like he always do.
Yeah, definitely have.
And like Future, we know Future a tender dick nigga. We ain't even, we just gonna put it, we know. Like he cried about Sierra for how many songs and albums? And still mad about it.
Mark said, "Can I use that? Can I use that as a direct quote? Pizzle, tender dick Negroes."
Of course you can.
B said, "No, he hit the intended target, saying that Kendrick was coming for Cole. The world had Cole up one. Facts. So that shit was hard. Like
what world was Cole up?
He responded back. The nigga like that 7-minute drill was hot. 7-minute drill was fire. Cool. And then the beat change where he really like coming at you like he coming with the more like.
And this is where I differ from everybody. I think he should have led with that, or he should have rhymed off of the second half. Because that first beat, it was just like, eh.
No, I think that was played perfectly in my opinion. But I mean, it's our opinions.
But again, these are like rappers. Like these are like this ain't no street shit.
It ain't no drill.
Ain't nobody getting shot. Like this ain't Chicago.
Facts. And the nigga he was talking about, he said, "My nigga want to get him. I told him to chill out." JID was ready for Kendrick. Like JID was ready to go.
I mean, there's some other joints that dropped. Simba jumped out there, and then somebody on Coast. I forgot what homeboy's name was, but he jumped out there. So the others are getting involved, but right now we don't want to hear the others. Like Simba, you can rap, you dope, but chill out for a second.
Yeah. Let the big dogs go ahead.
Yeah, let them like we'll get to y'all. I'm gonna get to y'all as a hip hop head and as a hip hop fan. I'll get to those because I listened to it because Simba shit did go hard. I hate that I don't remember what dude's name was that responded on Cole's side. It wasn't JID, it was another one of those cats. But he dope too. But it's like right now we don't need to hear y'all. Just like ASAP Rocky. Sit this one out, big dog. We ain't coming. You ain't. Nope. You can't.
He responded because
I get it, but
you can't.
Nah,
the
bro,
niggas from Harlem. Of course, the niggas gonna say some shit.
He not qualified to get in this one.
You don't think Pretty Flacco Jordy is qualified?
No.
I think he got bars.
Not with Kendrick and Cole, and well, Cole's not even qualified no more. He bowed himself out. He tapped out.
I mean, but if that's the case,
let the big dogs go.
But if that's the case, then Drake shouldn't have shot at everybody that he shot at.
He shot at everybody that shot at him.
That's fair. But
Kendrick, Ross, Future, Metro. The Metro line is the fleet.
Hey, the Metro line is so fire because this nigga is dogging this nigga on Instagram, bro.
The fact that he just like, man, shut up and go make a beat. Like, get the fuck out.
The nigga
that's the funniest line to me.
He posted on his IG
because you can hear him like, it's like, man, shut your bitch ass up and make some drums, nigga.
He posted on his IG story the drum line shit. Like,
dog, he said the drum line to Magic City in Atlanta last night.
Crazy.
But that's my thing, and I spoke a lot about this on my Facebook. Like, I want to hear the music. Fuck all these antics, all this trolling, all this.
Facts. What up, Holla?
I want to hear the music, and I get it's a new time, it's a new day. I don't want to sound like the old nigga, but I kind of am. That's why I say, wake me when the music drops. Wake me when the actual shit drop. Drake dropped his shit. Ross dropped his, and I love Ross's too personally.
I feel like if Ross like really went at him, like I think that'll be a good battle too.
And if a lot of one thing in that is confirmed that Ross said that he didn't rap that he said about the cease and desist. That actually did happen. I have that on good faith, and I heard that from a reliable person said that, like somebody who like they know. So that, but again, like Ross's shit was hard, but a lot of the shit that
I ain't listened to it yet.
The shit that he was talking between and talking at the end, and all the shit that he doing online would sound better if he rapped it. But I get it, because when 50 went at you, 50 did the same thing. He rapped at your ass and he talked a whole lot of funny shit at the end. And I'm all right with it. So I just wish they would rap. That's all I want. Like, I just want the songs now.
I can't wait for the Kendrick response. Like, I feel like, Kendrick, I think it's Kendrick's turn for sure.
I think Kendrick needs to respond before Drake drops something else, because I feel like
he gonna get Meek Milled. I don't want to hear about this ever again. I doubt it.
These dudes it's like, all right, man, this is rap. Y'all doing this, y'all doing that. Like, y'all rap. Kendrick asked for this. Kendrick been asking for this for a decade. He responded to you. Where's it at?
Where
is it at? That's my thing. Like,
I think he got to respond by Friday. Like, because I feel like
I'm not gonna put a timeline on it. It can't be it can't be the summertime. You gotta come on.
I feel like every week, like
he gotta drop something.
They responded every week. Like,
he gotta drop something before Drake puts something else up.
Because Kendrick put out. When he put out like that, I think it was 2 weeks. 2 weeks later, Cole put out
7 minute drill.
7 minute drill,
and it's called 7 minute drill because he wrote it in 7 minutes. Right. Blah blah.
And then Drake put out his
nerd shit. Yeah.
Drake put out his 10 days after that, maybe
a week.
Yeah,
we heard it this past Saturday, and Ross dropped his officially yesterday, but we heard it Saturday, like a couple of hours after Drake's. But listening to that and
Kendrick definitely can't take him up. What up, Neff?
And listening to that and deciphering Ross's, it only sounds like the second verse he's really going at Drake. The first verse sounded like some shit he was working on. He was sitting in the studio and his phone started buzzing. It's like, oh, okay, so now I gotta address him.
You think?
I think Ross was actually in the studio and that shit, and like, because once you listen to it, you will know exactly what I'm talking about. And if anybody has listened to it, y'all will know what I'm talking about.
I don't want to hear Ross right now.
Hey, Ross is capable to me. And Ross is saying some shit in there.
Ross said he wrote the Travis Scott verse. Or it was the Drake verse on the Travis Scott song.
All of that shit, like the ghostwriter, people gonna believe any ghostwriter rumor about Drake, and they believed every ghostwriter rumor. But what people, I gotta get in my kind of nerdish bag. But listen, y'all, it's a big difference between ghostwriter and co-writer. Like, they're putting out the Yachty reference on the Drake song. He's not a ghostwriter. Yachty is credited on that song that everybody is. Oh no, it's a big difference. Ghostwriter, don't nobody know he wrote it. They're not credited for it. They got paid for it, but they're not credited for it. Ghostwriting has been going on since the beginning of time. Co-writing has been going on since the beginning of hip hop. I bet niggas don't know that Sugar Hill Gang didn't write rappers to like themselves. If y'all didn't know that, now y'all know that.
What's his name? Safari apparently co-wrote for Nicki.
Yeah.
Or is it ghostwriting? Because I don't know.
It's maybe co-write. Cardi has writers.
I'm pretty sure everybody have like some type of, like you said, man, backing off of, artist, they going off of it back and forth. If you know what
any artist, if y'all been in a studio session with y'all peoples, somebody has helped y'all, not wrote your entire verse, but saying, hey, maybe you should say this instead of that. Or maybe you could put this line, take these two lines and flip them.
B says, stop playing with Nicki Tim.
Hey man,
I'm just saying what was said. I don't really know.
That's rumored shit. Like,
Don't come for me, bees.
I can't confirm nor deny that. Maybe he did, and maybe it's the case of what I'm talking about. It's that maybe you should say this, or maybe you should take this line and flip it with this line,
King Corporate,
or
what
put
up?
that here and put that there. Anybody who's been in studio
money.
sessions has done that. Otherwise, you ain't really been in the studio session with your friends. And
this line will be hard. Like,
yeah, you should say this, or this could be your hook. You could make that part your hook. That's the co-writing credit. Everybody don't know that shit because a lot of these local niggas don't know shit. They just be rapping and yapping.
That's fair. I mean, it ain't even about like that per se. What up, Substance?
But it's a big difference between ghostwriter and co-writer. Ghostwriter,
Drake, Wayne, and Nicki, the big three. That's what B said.
man, ain't no big three.
They're the big three, Young Money for sure.
Ain't no big three.
You don't think it's no big three?
No.
It's just Big Me? Nigga, bomb.
It's just, honestly, it's just Drake. For real.
No, I'm sorry. Like,
it's just Drake.
Don't get me wrong. Drake, I will say
he is number one, and that shouldn't even be an argument.
I will say
ghostwriter, co-writer, references or not, he is that.
I will say
he top dog.
He got a lot more respect from me with with the push-up shit. Like, I was like, ooh, okay, because at first I was just saying, Kendrick and Cole. Kendrick and Cole was 1 and 2. They flip-flop, and Drake was always gonna be 3. But it would be times where Drake would be up higher because he'd be more consistent. But at the same time, I felt like he wasn't coming as crazy as them. He just had the hits. After that, last diss, Drake has blew that shit out the water for me. That nigga with this last diss, that nigga has literally said, "I'm number one," and it almost could feel that.
He's been number one. Pusha fucked him up, and he still remained number one. Cause I just listen, like I've been like all this shit, like it's just been reverting me back to all old disses.
B said yes. Drake is number one.
He's number one. That's unquestioned.
She said Cole is
still a dope rapper. Nope. I'm gonna listen to the fall off when it comes out, but I'm mad at you.
After the apology, he definitely failed. Like, it was just like, oh. I mean, I'm still a fan, and it was very on brand for Cole.
What pisses me off is people talk about, oh, he was being mature, he was doing this. Well, when Steve Harvey and Cedric the Entertainer and all of these other comedians was giving Cat Williams grace, y'all was calling them everything but a child of God. Where the energy at?
B said, Pusha didn't beat Drake, Pizzle.
Shit. Listen to Adidon again. Listen to the story of Adidon again. He pushed that man into being a father.
He pushed him into being a father? That nigga
he pushed Drake into fatherhood. Nobody would have known none of this shit. We probably would have never known Drake had a kid.
You got this nigga
not done this.
Got this nigga riled up. He already yelling.
I ain't riled up. I'm just it's hip hop. I'll get passionate, but
nigga said I get passionate.
He pushed that man into fatherhood.
What's up, Ebony?
Push fucked him up.
I won't say he pushed him with the fatherhood, even though that's crazy.
He pushed him into fatherhood. We would have known about that kid.
He pushed him into telling us about the kid.
He pushed that dude. He pushed him into fatherhood.
That shit is funny.
It made him bring the little boy home.
She is, what did you say? She is bearing your child.
You are having a child. Right. Let that boy come home. He called him. He said he was playing Border Patrol.
No, Pusha definitely destroyed. He destroyed. I ain't gonna say he destroyed Jake, but he won.
Fucked him up.
He won that, and
he beat him.
It was so bad they made him.
Loss is not bad. Like, people lose. People call Muhammad Ali the greatest boxer of all time. He lost 5 fights.
She said, listen to Doopy Freestyle.
I listen to Doopy Freestyle, and I listen to Adidon, and
top 5 diss tracks of all time.
No, Doopy? Nah, it don't even register. Not my top 5.
That's tough.
Cause I still got a couple of the old. I still got a couple of the old joints in my top 5. I still got hit him up in my top 5. I still got No Vaseline in my top
Vaseline is
5.
crazy.
Right? I got some joints that's probably not in anybody else's top 5 because again,
The Takeover was crazy.
I'm deep. Takeover, Ether, Back Down, 50 Cent. I got some mixtape shit. The Beanie Siegel, this Jada Kiss shit. Like, look, man, we can go. Like, I can do this all night.
It's a lot. There's definitely a lot of them for sure.
I can go in the back. I thought about jumping on live on my stream and just playing a bunch of diss tracks that a lot of people don't know are diss tracks. I posted it. I say, if y'all didn't know that Crisscross Jump was a diss track, you're not qualified to talk diss tracks of hip hop with me. If y'all didn't know that, just throw that out there. The first line of the song just telegraphs the whole thing. It tells you this. But yeah, like the hip, like I'm here for all of this. I hear a lot of people being disappointed and saying, "Oh, it's not like these." Like, stop comparing what's happening now to what we had, because this is not gonna match Takeover and Ether. This is not gonna match No Vaseline and 100 Miles and Running. I can't even throw Who Shot You in there because Who Shot You really has never been confirmed as a diss. You know what I'm saying?
The movie told enough, nigga. No.
Yeah. I could compare it to the Biggie and Nas back and forth. People might not know about that. Those couple songs, You Rain on the Top, Ran Short Like Leprechaun, like that's Nas.
Jay-Z and Wayne.
That wasn't beef. That was more of Jay going that baby.
No,
because Baby was talking crazy. Jay never went at those. Was all directed towards Baby.
No, they had a couple shots at each other.
I'll have to go back and review.
They had a couple shots.
Some of the alleged shots.
Because it was
and it's funny how Jay-Z called all of this for Drake on Drake's first album. Listen to Light Up. Listen to Jay's verse on Light Up. He tells them all this shit is gonna happen. Here's how they gonna come at you with silly rap. He was trying to distract you. And what he's been dealing with since Meek.
The Battle of the Carters. Yeah, definitely had that. B said those are all cliche though. Everybody knows them are diss tracks.
I can go deeper. I really can. Like 50 got a whole catalog of them. Again, man. DJ Quick, Dollars and Cents. If we gonna talk about it, I'm showing my age, but I can play this game.
Your age was already showing. Congo, what up, man?
My nigga Congo.
But I feel like, you know, I'm here for the competition. I'm definitely here.
That's what it's
I'm definitely
all
here
about.
to see what comes next. I feel like Kendrick has to respond next for sure.
It's in his court. He asked for this. He been asking for Drake. He been wanting Drake to come outside. Drake is outside now.
Yeah, outside now for sure.
Come on, Kung Fu Kenny.
It ain't nothing that he.
I do hear that the Like That verse was cut short. I'm hearing that.
She said all great disses, might I add.
I'm hearing that Kendrick's Like That verse was long, and I heard he gave like
so it's longer
mad verses. Mm-hmm. He did a couple of verses to it. I don't know if all of them were disses, but that's the one they used with the disses.
I wonder if they pushed him to do it because
it seems like it because all of these niggas is teaming up against Drake.
Because Future and Metro, producer? Right though. Future and Metro was going at Drake for, I'm guessing, some pussy.
Tender dick niggas.
And
tender, you know, dick niggas.
They probably was like, if you getting on here, we want you to, you know, spit some shit about Drake or spit some shit about a beef. They might have even said, well, no, they might have said Drake though, because the whole album apparently was towards Drake.
Yeah.
So do y'all got Drake or Kendrick? I'm not gonna lie, like I had Kendrick for sure, but then after Drake dropped his diss, I'm like, oh, this might be more even than I thought.
Drake is up 1-0.
I think once again, I'm not gonna say
his response, and I'll go back and I'll revisit this in a couple of weeks. I'm gonna listen to both of them again. They do ring out. I heard Like That outside, and it does sound great outside. I haven't heard Push Up Outside yet because I haven't been outside. Well, I was outside Saturday, but the song wasn't like out and
Mark
the
said,
DJs didn't have it.
How was Jump a diss track? Asking for white folks in the room that are clueless.
All right,
fill us in.
That's a diss track towards the group ABC, Another Bad Creation. And the first line of it is, don't try to compare us to another bad little fad. That is a direct diss, like the whole because Inside Out is wiggity, 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 whack. ABC used to wear their clothes inside out. Crisscross wore their pants backwards. But what's funny about all of that is Jermaine Dupri wrote all of that shit. So you participate. Oh, it's a whole, listen, it's a whole 90s kid rap beef from Crisscross to ABC to Illegal to the Youngsters. Y'all just gonna have to.
I don't think Kendrick need Future to balance the beef. Not at all.
He don't, but they.
I don't think Kendrick need nobody. I mean, if you go back and listen to listen to King Kunta. Go back and listen to King Kunta.
And what's so funny is the album that they're talking about of his that was trash is To Pimp a Butterfly, and that's my Kendrick. That's my favorite Kendrick.
That's
album.
my favorite Kendrick album.
I love To Pimp a Butterfly.
To Pimp a Butterfly, first off, was amazing.
It was.
It had
top to bottom
everything on there that you will want. He was rapping crazy. He had the melodic rap. He had the funky rap. He had everything.
I agree. 100%.
Everything. Everything.
100%.
My favorite.
I love it. I do. I love To Pimp a Butterfly.
My favorite track of Kendrick is on that album. That is my favorite Kendrick track.
That's the one. That and King, like you said, King Kunta is my shit, and All Right is my shit.
All Right, Hood Politics, Black of the Berry. Shit,
it's a dope album. The conversation with Pac at the tail end of it, like I love
Complexion.
That shit. I love it.
He said To Pimp a Butterfly put me to sleep. I don't see it, bro. Like,
I'm a hip hop. I'm a fan. Like I'm a hip hop fan. Like my hip hop. Like, I'm everywhere in between.
And that's why Pizzle be dropping knowledge.
I'm him, like Pac guy.
Yo, second album put people to sleep and they gassed it. Put niggas to sleep and they gassed it. I disagree, man. I think Butterfly was fire.
That was just some shit. That's just some fly shit to say. Again, this is hip hop. You go, a lot of the shit these niggas be saying be lies. You just gotta say it fly.
For sure. So B said, I had Drake 10 years ago. I got Drake now. She said, his mama named him Cassius. I'm gonna call him Cassius.
That's what's up. I mean,
Mr. Afternoon Delight said, because Drake can't say to Kendrick, you don't have money or girls. That can work, but it doesn't work against Future, and Kendrick has Future back on his life. I disagree. Because you can't say you ain't got no girls when that's not what
same girls.
Right. And not only that, I'm not if that's not my focus, nigga, that's not gonna hurt me. That's like saying a fat joke to me. Like, that's not gonna hurt me, nigga. Like, that's not gonna do shit for me. And then Mr. Afternoon Delight also said Drake is Thanos. None of them want smoke. 1v1, they won it till they had numbers. They don't want smoke 1v1. They waited till they had
Drake
numbers.
Can pull in, but even though I know Wayne will never get involved in shit like this, nobody's even hit Wayne to see what Wayne is saying. Nobody know Wayne's somewhere skateboarding.
That nigga said I ain't paying attention to shit. Man.
Yeah, he ain't gotta get involved. This nigga's like Birdman. Like you can sit this one out too, Birdman. I get it, but
who coming from the OVO camp?
He don't need none of them. He can do it by himself. He is like if the information that I found out is what it is, Drake wins this shit by default.
What's that? What's the information? What's the speculation?
If he is getting a piece of all of these, that's where all of the Michael Jackson shit. He keeps saying what he said is it's a difference between Mike then and Mike now, or Mike now and Mike like the old Mike and the new Mike. Remember, Michael Jackson owned a lot of motherfuckers' catalogs when he died. Word is Drake has his hands in a couple of these record labels, and he already gets the bigger slice of the pie in the streaming shit. You know what I'm saying?
He bought into Apple early.
Apple, Spotify,
yeah.
Maybe everybody but Tidal. But Do you think he voluntarily wants to hang out with Sexy Red?
Why not?
I don't mean that as a
Why
joke.
not?
I'm saying that like dead serious. Do you think he really wants to be hanging out with her?
Why not? She got ratchet friends that's gonna fuck.
You don't think that there's some kind of incentive in it for him?
Yeah, I mean the nigga. So first off, when you got money, you can make money easily. Let's just put that where it is. Obviously, he's
And of all of the females that are
clearly
out
the most
and
paid.
coming along, would that be the one that you think he would hang around? You would think he would push Ice Spice because she's with Nikki. Nikki is his girl.
But
you would think
that would also be the reason why he wouldn't be pushing this hard. Because that's hers.
You don't think they would want to give her the extra push and the extra cosign?
But Drake and Nicki kind of like still like they, of course they cool.
They homies.
But
they practically join at the hip.
I wouldn't say join at the hip.
I mean musically and career, and they come from
Young Money.
A certain, yeah, they come from that. You don't think that?
I feel like as your homie, if this is who you eating off of, I'm not gonna try to eat off of him too.
He eating off of all of them. I'm gonna just throw it. I'm just saying, like,
I don't disagree. I can't prove it wrong. I don't disagree, but I'm just saying, like, I feel like he.
But why else would he hang out with Sexy Red?
Because she making bitches shake their ass for her and then shake their ass for Drake.
I don't hate Sexy Red. That's not my kind of music. I've heard her songs outside and I see the reactions.
You like the bitches that ski?
I've seen the reaction. The way that the bar goes up when Get It Sexy comes on, it's a vibe. I ain't gonna lie. It's a vibe. I can't hate that. It's almost like when I'm out, and again, so maybe it's a little bit like when certain Beyonce songs would come on, when Put a Ring on It would come on, or when Get Me Body still, like, it's not that, but it's in that ballpark a little bit. But I know when Beyonce Get Me Body come on, a certain age group of women, they throw all shit out the window. They don't give a fuck if they married or whatever. They busting it open. I know that. I was outside enough to see.
That nigga said, I synced it.
I synced it.
They used to didn't give a fuck about discretion.
I saw him go up when fucking Texas Hold'em came on in the bar one night. And I was like, see, everybody be talking this shit about Beyonce, but soon as her shit play and Lil Liquor get in you, it's up.
I mean, the people definitely gonna ride with who they ride with. I mean, the Beehive strong. We know how hard the Beehive is.
I'm a part of the Beehive. I ain't crazy like everybody else. Like, I ain't gonna send your racist comments to your job to get you fired and no shit like that. But I am a Beyonce fan. I love Beyonce. I love music, but I love Beyonce.
I love music. And Beyonce has definitely dropped some music.
Beyonce is the shit. I told y'all 3 months ago that she was covering Jolene. And God damn it, I knew exactly which one it was. It's like she covered Dolly Parton. It had to be Jolene. And she Beyonce'd the fuck out of Jolene.
I ain't listened to it yet. I ain't listened to the album yet.
Ride on Highway. Listen, just go right to Jolene.
I haven't listened to Beyonce's last album either though.
I didn't listen to that one. Like, that ain't my kind of music. Like, she didn't make that album for me. She didn't make this country album for me either, but I like it.
For sure.
Yeah, but she definitely didn't make that last album for me. Like, that wasn't wasn't for us. That was for the alphabet people.
I ain't listened to it.
With all due respect, that album wasn't for me.
I had to listen to it.
Even though Break My Soul do go up.
You won't break myself.
And that song is hard. She didn't make that for me, though. She didn't have Don in mind when she made that one.
Pizzle was not the pick.
No, definitely wasn't a Pizzle's pick.
But yeah, no, I definitely feel like Drake does have his hands on a lot. Don't get me wrong. I mean, he obviously has hands on a lot because a lot of the artists that's hot now worked with Drake.
They are direct descendants of his genre of music.
I agree. I feel like he definitely. I
like rapper Drake. I like sassy rapper Drake because it's so funny. This nigga talk about chipping a nail and this shit.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. Some people was like, I ain't hear that. No, that nigga said.
I heard it.
You just
I just got him done.
Don't make me chip a nail. Don't make me chip a nail. I said, this nigga said he's gonna chip a nail. I was like, that's a little sus. Like, but I get it at the same time though. I mean, you go get a manicure.
You get manicure. Men get manicures.
Yeah, you go get a manicure.
I don't get them in my line of work because it'll just be a waste of fucking money for me to go get a manicure.
Women like freshly manicured hands.
Yeah.
So
and my wife don't give a fuck. She wouldn't care. She wouldn't even notice.
You want her to notice, Pizzle?
I would be like, hey, man, look.
I got my nails done, baby.
Look what I did.
The only way the girl I'm dating would know is because we would go together.
That's what's up.
Because I mean, don't get me wrong. I want to go get a pedicure. I ain't never did one of those. So I got some dinosaurs, nigga. These bitches are sandpaper, nigga. I'm tearing some sheets up.
I know we switching gears, but check this, man. It's a lot of shit that women hear from men. And I think they did the shit on purpose because I had a facial before, pause. But I had one of them. And
no Diddy.
Yeah, no, I'm not saying no Diddy. I'm too old for that one. But for my my bachelor party day, my brother, he took we went to this spot, did the facial thing, man. I swear, man, that shit was immaculate. It's like women be hiding shit like this from us. why y'all didn't tell us? You know?
I mean, I think it's more prevalent now.
Yeah,
it's definitely a thing now.
It's a lot of shops and a lot of barber shops and a lot of places that give those type of services. And I'm all for it. And it's affordable. It was cool. But I still feel like women hid that shit from us.
Yeah. Well, I think, men just
a lot of men
that's
uncomfortable.
Yeah, that's a little too far for me type shit. I mean, I don't think there's nothing wrong with taking care of
supposed to glow, get your skin glowing.
I don't think there's nothing wrong with taking care of your body.
Right. You want to get a haircut and get your face lined up. You know what I mean? Go and just have them do the face. It's cool.
I definitely let my girl do it if she into that. She just want to do. Absolutely. Give me it. Handle all my zits.
You'll be the model.
Yeah.
You'll be the guinea pig all around.
Go ahead. Go do all that. If she in fucking nail school and she need her help nails, taking them bitches off tonight. But I'll let you practice. I'll let you practice, but you gotta wipe that shit off now.
You can rock clear nail polish, man. I don't know about
clear. I mean, nowadays you ain't getting judged for paint.
Hell no. Yeah, especially basketball players getting rock stars, NIL deals off of nails and shit. I wouldn't personally do it, and I'm not gonna knock anybody that does it. Yeah. That's what you want to do. Have a blast with that. I'm just not gonna do that.
For sure. Same here. I mean, I'm not really into that's just not for me. I'm not, it ain't nothing against nobody that do it. It just ain't for me.
And I hate that we actually have to say that.
Yeah, no, facts.
This whole era nowadays, man, I hate having to explain shit. It's like, if I don't like it, I don't like it. And I'm not telling you that you shouldn't like it. And that's what I'm telling you what I feel.
Yeah.
I don't hate whoever does it. I'm just not doing the shit.
It's just not for me.
Yeah.
As simple as that.
Enough of this shit.
Simple as that.
Cut this shit out.
Just not for me, dog. That's literally all I got to say. It's not for me. But yeah, I definitely think that's definitely a thing now. So it was something else I wanted to get into. How was Miss Pizzle, by the way?
Miss Pizzle was great. We were out Saturday. We was outside Saturday celebrating my sister's birthday. We were at, where were we at? We were at 411. The old Applebee's on Rockside. I say niggas will turn anything into anything.
Oh, facts.
They didn't turn the old Applebee's into an ultra lounge. Cause niggas is calling they shit ultra lounges now. They ain't just calling it a regular club or a regular place. It's an ultra lounge. No, but it was dope in there, man. It was nice, man. They had the tables and shit set up. And, you know, that everybody do bottle service and they got all the bells and whistles and lights and shit. It was real cool, man. Just to get out. Happy belated birthday to my sister, by the way. Her birthday was Sunday.
Yes. We got a in-city battle coming up on the 18th. Who is it?
Is that the Charlie Clips and Fonz battle, right?
Well, that's Friday, I think.
That's actually on.
No, it's on 420.
Yeah,
that one's on 420. But I meant like city artists. It's Day Masan versus Booski Shy.
Oh, like the joint that was at the Grog that Meech went to and said the shit went crazy.
Oh yeah, that was. I don't know if this is the same way, but that was Artizar versus Malik X.
See, and it's a reason why I don't do shit like that, because I know how I can get when I'm in full competitive mode.
No,
I'm gonna talk some shit.
It wasn't the competitors that was doing that. It was some other niggas.
Oh,
one of the other niggas was with the competitor.
See, and that's the thing. Like, once I see you in the crowd being mad and flustered, I'm gonna talk shit to you. That's just a competitor with me. It's like, you mad because I'm busting your man's ass. You get your song and you come up here. That's where I'm. That's how far I'm gonna go.
It didn't even get that far. Artizar did his first song because they was like, niggas was going crazy before they even went up. Like as I was calling them up, Artizar came up, and then Malik X was outside. So I'm calling him like, Malik X, where you at, nigga? Because I didn't know it was a real beef
between them.
Yeah.
Wow. See,
I walked into that.
You walked
blind.
into a shitstorm then.
I walked into that shit blind. I didn't know that shit. So when
that's some bullshit though.
When it happened, I'm like, what the fuck is going on with this? That's why I'm making the jokes. Niggas like, we can shoot the fade. Nigga, I was like, it ain't no barbers here. Ain't no fades happening in this
so
motherfucker.
They had real smoke. See, I wouldn't know. I would have to do some type of a versus battle with a friend where I know like it's not gonna get too far and too violent.
For sure.
But I don't have enemies, honestly.
Same.
Anybody who don't like me is one-sided. Like, if you don't like me, look, if you don't like me, that's perfectly fine. Like, okay. The fuck you want me to do about it? Convince you to like me? I don't care.
Maybe they want you to convince them to respect you. I don't know.
I'll respect anybody who respects me. But again, if you don't like me, all right, cool. You never have to talk to me again. I have people or friends that I will never talk to again, and we've had like great times and been out and like kicked it and had like and made memories and shit. It was like, we just won't talk again.
Yeah.
And I'm fine with that. Like I said, I'm 41 years old, man. I don't have time to deal with fragile egos and people in their fragile feelings. I'm not doing that shit no more, man. I got a wife and kids. I got grandkids, for crying out loud. Yeah. The fuck? I got 3 teenage girls that I got to deal with fucking hormones all the goddamn time.
You know? I ain't got no time to really be beefing with nobody.
Exactly.
No, that's a fact. I ain't got no time to be really beefing with nobody. If you got a problem with me, that's on you.
That's your problem.
You're gonna have to figure it out, dog.
You ain't gonna out rap me, but that's your problem.
For sure.
Not mine.
So we can get to some music that's coming out that I guess it ain't about beef, but Childish Gambino. I
saw he rolling some shit out.
Yeah.
I wonder what it is, because you never know with him. You never know. This nigga would want to rap. If he want to be a soul singer, who knows? This nigga might put out a country album. And I would probably listen because Donald Glover is a genius.
He's fire. I'm a big fan.
I didn't like that last season of Atlanta much, but
I didn't watch season 2 and 3. That's just because I suck at watching TV. I really suck at watching TV.
If you don't watch BMF, don't start.
I ain't watched that.
Watch the first 2 seasons and stop.
I ain't watched Power. I didn't watch Empire. I remember when that was huge. I didn't watch. There was a lot of shit I didn't watch because I just don't watch TV. But I do want to watch Dave, the next 2 seasons of Dave, because I ain't watched those. Lil Dicky did drop an album this year.
Did he?
Yeah, I believe it's the music inspired from the show.
I don't know why I get dudes like him and like Logic confused or something.
They're not the same nigga at all. Not the same nigga at
but
all.
I get them confused when I hear one name, I see the other face.
I guess I don't know how. Lil Dicky,
maybe because
Logic.
I don't listen. I know Lil Dicky is kind of a comical guy, and
I'm just pillow talking on a bitch. Hey,
that's your shit, huh?
Yeah, no facts.
You be on the high, you be on 480 going crazy.
I might play that shit when we leave, nigga. This bitch don't know about Pangea. Nigga, have you heard that song?
No.
You gotta listen to that song.
I've heard probably so many of his songs and don't even realize it's him. There was a moment where everybody in that genre sounded the same. That's what I'm saying.
Logic and Lil Dicky don't sound the same though, so I wouldn't. I mean, they're not in the same genre in my opinion. Same genre of rap. Like I feel like right now Lil Dicky in his own lane as far as the comical rap.
No, maybe it's Logic and what's the other dude? Russ or Jack. All those the white boys always. Well, now Logic,
breaking news: Pizzle is racist.
No. Well, now apparently Logic is half black, and now he's letting his black side show. So I'm kind of trying to ignore him because he looking real goofy. He had a conversation with his dad. I guess his dad wasn't like he on there saying nigga all about. I'm looking at this dude like you got to be the doofiest dude, and I hate that I listen to your music now.
He said that he says nigga on the regular, but he kept it out of his music so that people wouldn't, try to come at him that way because he is half white, half black. He just more light skinned.
I guess.
He said his dad black as hell. Like
he is.
Yeah.
I mean, like dead ass. Like I was looking at the interview. I'm watching this show. I was like, all right, man, you couldn't beat my kid because I'll beat your ass on camera.
My grandma on my mom's side was white.
Really?
Miss Mary. She died when I was 3. I remember being at the funeral. She was definitely white, but she could have just been pale.
Definitely white.
Could have just been pale. But
I am looking back to Donald Glover. I will give that a listen.
Definitely got to. There was somebody else that was dropping soon. And there's a couple people that dropped just recently that I was excited to hear from. Let me pull it up here. Justin Timberlake.
I love that.
Excited for that Drum. Shout out to Drum.
That's my dude, man.
That's my dog. I thought he was gonna go back to Shelly for a second because this album was more of an R&B, but he named it Drum and B. Which I'm a big fan of Drum. There was
Broccoli was my shit.
Yeah, that whole album. I come out the cha-cha. That's like one of my songs I come out to.
I gotta pull up to one of your shows, man. I have to pull myself out of the house sometimes.
You should have came to one of the Michael Collier shows. That's one of the ones.
I might have been working that weekend. My weekends that I work, I really don't come outside.
Bryson Tiller.
I didn't listen to it. I
haven't listened to it yet. Everything else, I think Bryson Tiller dropped the same day as Might Delete Later. So I think that took over.
I know Chris Brown dropped the deluxe.
Yeah, he dropped.
He's
the deluxe.
dissing Quavo.
For real? Them niggas beefing
over Karuchi.
Oh,
all of these rap beefs are over women.
It's over some pussy. It's crazy because
tender dick niggas.
There's a theory that most situations happen in movies over some pussy. Like Forrest Gump. He got into a fight over some
Don't get me going. That's Forrest Gump is first and foremost. Forrest Gump is one of my favorite movies of all time.
It is my absolute favorite movie.
It's one of my favorite movies. I don't give a fuck where I'm at. If I see Forrest Gump is on, I'm gonna watch it.
Bro, Forrest Gump is my absolute favorite movie of all time. Like I name all my cars Betty because I love Betty White just as much as Forrest loves Jenny.
Shawshank Redemption.
Pussy.
Andy Dufresne went to jail.
Pussy.
Some pussy. That's another one of my favorite movies. Love Shawshank Redemption.
Shawshank.
Morgan Freeman. I miss my friend. Hey man, I swear, man, I need Morgan Freeman to do like an intro for me. Like, if I was doing like a documentary, Morgan Freeman would have to be the narrator.
Apparently, he does it. Like, he'd be willing.
Yeah,
because I heard the story with him and with Metro and 21's album. Like, they reached out to him
to do a,
and he was 100% willing to do it and didn't charge that much apparently.
I'm gonna hit him like, hey man, I want you to do this intro for Club Pizzle so I can hear him. Y'all know what day it is. Y'all know what time it is. Y'all know who y'all looking at. Club Pizzle.
That is a terrible.
It's bad. I know.
That's terrible, Morgan Freeman.
It's bad, man. I've been potting and been doing a lot of talking. My voice ain't where it's supposed to be.
If you get a Morgan Freeman drop, that'd be hard.
That's a flex.
But niggas will probably say it's AI.
Of course they would.
Fuck it, I'm gonna do it.
Y'all don't know what type of money I make at my job, and I'm not gonna tell you. I can do that.
Well, shit, y'all niggas hiring? Nah,
we might be. I gotta check and see. I see a lot of green hats at my job. It's a lot of new people at my job.
That's what green hats are.
Yeah, the new people. That's how we know. That's how I can tell the new people that's still in a on a probationary period.
90 days. Mm-hmm. Y'all probably do 6 months.
90 days.
Okay.
It's a 90 day.
After your 90 days, you get your real uniform type.
You get your orange hat.
Okay.
And all the perks of having an orange hat, but shit.
What's the perks of an orange hat?
Do what the fuck everybody with an orange hat do? Nothing. Sit around, come late.
Oh damn. Yeah, I need to get in there. Make back my 90 days. I do want to listen to this Bryson Tiller album though. I'm a big Bryson fan. I heard it was all over the place though. But that's also from people that I can't necessarily take
I don't take anybody's music take seriously now. It's too I don't take a lot of people's sports takes seriously, and I don't take a lot of people's music takes seriously.
Yeah, people music taste is a little different.
It's wild.
Anderson .Paak and the No Worries.
He dropped something?
They're about to. Yep, they're about to, and I'm looking forward to that. Just because that is, I fuck with them. Suede when they had Suede. I'm surprised
Silk Sonic didn't do a new Jack Swing album.
They might still. It ain't over.
That would be fire. Though.
How long it took them to actually drop the Silk Sonic album?
Too long.
Yeah, them niggas was working together for a minute. They dropped what was it? Leave the Door? No, it wasn't Leave the Door Open. It was
Leave the Door Open. That was the one, and
that was the first
Smoking
one?
Out the Window was the second one.
I thought
that was my shit.
I thought they had another one before.
That's a Riding That Night on the Highway album. And Love Train. I knew it was like, all right, y'all delivered that.
Yeah, I mean,
they did that.
Some people like that version over the original. I don't know.
Sounds better sonically. It sounds better. Yeah. The mixing and I'm not saying the song is better, but just the sound.
Yeah. Did you listen to the Schoolboy Q, the Blue Lips?
No. I don't run the Schoolboy Q albums. I always listen to his albums like months later, even though I am a fan of his. Mm-hmm. I like Schoolboy Q. He can rap his ass off to me. I don't rush to a lot of shit for real.
I can understand that. Benny the Butcher drop.
I ran to Benny though. Benny is one of my favorites. Benny is one of my favorites right now. Like he inspires me. When I hear Benny, it's like, all right, I feel like rapping. And then 2 weeks later, I don't want to do it no more. It's a couple rappers like that for me when I hear them. But for the most part, man, I'll listen to singles before I'll listen to albums. Like I'll open up my title and see it's like, oh, such and such dropped a new song. Like Marsha Ambrosius is one of my favorite artists in the world. Anybody who knows me knows
Late nights, early morning.
You missed her. She was in she did the Party in the Park. This past, what was that? It was in like August or something like that, down at Voinovich Park, and she performed that album. I think it was like the 10-year anniversary or 15-year anniversary of Late Night Early Morning.
That was my shit too.
I love Marsha Ambrosius. Anytime she comes to Cleveland, I try to make it my business to go see her. But she just dropped a new song probably about a month ago. And it produced by Dr. Dre. That is fire. That is a combination for your ass right there. She needs a full album of those. But everybody knows how slow Dr. Dre
the
works.
One Night Stand?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm like,
that shit is fire.
Add that.
But that it sounds better in the car. Trust me.
I like the song. She had a song on Lovers and Friends, 69. That was my shit.
That was the one. Don't Wake the Baby. The funny story.
Don't Wake the Baby. That was after the album, though, I think.
Yeah, she wrote that for Beyonce, and you could hear it. You could hear that was like, I mean, she says in the song, she said Auntie Salon, like that. She just took the reference and was like, all right, you know what? I can use this. I just had a baby too, so I'm gonna use it. But she sent it to Beyonce, but Beyonce was doing Lemonade at the time.
Oh, okay.
Told you, I'm a nerd for real. I'm a real life nerd. Like I know shit like in the people that I'm fans of. I'm always looking them up and I'm always watching their interviews and listening to their shit. And Marsha Ambrosius is at the top of my list.
I don't blame you. I feel like Tyler is about to come out with something new soon.
He was on. Have you watched the Gerard Carmichael shit?
I seen that little
I'm not
clip.
watching that. I watched that scene, but I was like, I'm not watching this shit.
That nigga was like, I got feelings for you. That nigga's like,
this nigga's eating burgers and fries.
That nigga's like, okay. I don't know what you want me to do about it, but like your brother. That nigga brothered you.
The one thing about that is like you don't know how real it looks. It gave me Truman Show vibes. Kinda. Like the Truman Show. Cause it says like, is this shit real or is it scripted? Or reality? Cause
no, I was real.
Or
that was real as fuck.
That's some wild shit, man.
I felt the real.
But I'm not watching that shit. No,
I'm gonna watch it because I'm a fan of Tyler. I'm a fan of both of them, to be honest. But and even like his Gerard Carmichael's
he is a funny dude though.
Yeah, and even his special where he came out, like, you know, it was dope. I want to do a special like that. I'm not coming out, but I wanted to be more intimate, like family, like close friends, and just do like a show where I'm just sitting there and I'm kind of like just opening up my mind for real. Like
we put that together. I got a big enough backyard, man. Get your people over. We smoke some brisket. You know what we do.
Well, you got me a brisket, man. But yeah, I mean, I want to record it though, so it'll be kind of like
make
special.
And nowadays you have to be creative with your specials and how you do your specials, because a lot of the venues here are cool, but a lot of I'm gonna just speak for how they treat hip hop. And a lot of these venues, they treat it like they don't be giving a fuck. And I don't like that because I went to a show. I won't name the place. It's black-owned business. I'm not kicking in black-owned or black people's backs in 2024. At least I'm trying.
You said, at least I'm trying.
I'm trying. Like it. Sometimes it's hard because they turn their backs to me. It's like, just look at me. Like, don't turn your back to me. I won't kick you back in.
That's funny as fuck.
But we went to this place and we're in this. First of all, they had us actually not inside the bar, but in the back outside. Yeah, it was really weird. Yeah.
It was like a party though?
No, it was a show. Richie Carlisle put the show on. Shout out to Carlisle, my guy.
Carlisle.
But they had us in the back outside. I mean, granted, it was a nice night outside. It wasn't raining or nothing like that. But you have people, what do you have people coming to the show? They don't know where the fuck they going. They walking in and they seeing this shit. They don't know where the people at.
Is this a well-known place?
Where it's at, yeah. I mean, the people who go there know where it's at.
I'm just talking about not the back. I'm just talking about in general. Like, is it a well-known place?
It might be. I had not heard of it because, again, like I said, I don't go outside. I go to a few bars that are all within a 10-minute drive of my house. I don't leave too far from my house.
My nigga said I only go to networks and they closed.
Oh, man. I miss networks. I haven't had wings like them since they closed. Even though I found a couple of places who do have pretty good wings, they just don't top networks. They had the jumbo wing dings. Everybody don't do the jumbo wing dings.
Yeah, people be doing embryo wings for sure. Little baby wings.
Such a disappointment.
Yeah,
and they only give you 8 of them.
They only give you 8. Like a pound of wings.
I like, but yeah, shout out. I miss networks. I do. You done brought back bad memories.
I thought somebody said they was opening it back up.
I haven't run into dude in a while. I usually bump into him because I think he stay out close to me, or I see him if I'm out shopping. I might bump into him, but it's been a while since I've seen him, so
okay.
I have no idea what's going on there.
Did they say why they shut down?
Nope. But everything in that plaza up there shut down. All that stuff on that side closed.
Oh,
so ain't nothing over there no more. The Lifetime Fitness or whatever that fitness was over there, it was like a military place over there. Ain't none of that shit open no more.
Okay, so it wasn't them. It wasn't networks per se. It was the
whole
the plaza.
Shit.
They probably sold it. Or they probably was like, we shutting down, so y'all got to close y'all shit up.
It's a nice place. I missed that place. It was dope in there.
Oh shit! I was supposed to call homie back. God damn it. Because somebody that I had seen up at Front Stage, they gave me a call about a show. They want me to help them put it together.
I hate they closed that.
Front Stage. Yeah, it was definitely a dope place.
I know why. We won't talk about it here, but I know why. I bumped into somebody that.
Yeah, I heard some things. I mean, I don't know it because I wasn't that invested, but I heard some things. Yeah, I mean, I feel like I want to do a special in a small place. And like I said, I want my family and friends to be there, so I could just really get some stuff off my chest. And not that I can't do it now, but I ain't really got that type of time. When I'm on stage for real.
You want to do a full like a 30?
I think my special will probably be an hour for real.
I know you can do it. I was gonna say, can you do it? Yeah, you can. Of course,
I can do an hour. I can definitely do an hour. Appreciate you. I'm
a champion my guys. I'm always champion my people.
I would say I got at least 30 minutes of regular material, and I would say even 40 minutes of regular material, and then I'm gonna be talking shit in between anyway, so that hour fill up quick. And
does time go by fast for you while you're on stage?
It does.
It does.
I can't. Sometimes I can't even gauge it because some days it goes slow, some days it go fast, and even like the days when it's slow, I'm doing great, but I'm thinking I got less time because I'm used to not having as much time. Right. May 11th. Shout out to Key Silly. We up at Jazzin. That's for a Mother's Day show.
I'll be out of town.
That whole set I'm doing that. That whole set is gonna be my mom. Like, so it's not even like jokes that anybody have ever heard. Like they probably heard some stuff that I've said. Like, I'm gonna talk about how that's my mama. She gave me her whole face. She gave me her titties too. I'm keeping that in there because that's
that's a part of
that's her. But where that came from is you're gonna get the background of that. You're gonna get the background of everything for real. And it was
got to put a whooping story in there.
Absolutely.
We all got whooping stories.
Absolutely.
You grew up with a black mama, you got your ass whooped.
On God. It's definitely gonna be a couple of those. But it's gonna be a lot. I think it's gonna be dope to be able to open up and really talk about the experiences of life and stuff like that.
That sounds like a part of your evolution as a comic.
Yeah. And it's dope because May 11th is actually my 3rd year of comedy. It's my comedy.
Clap it up for yourself for that, man. Shit.
Appreciate it. It's my comedy anniversary.
I wish I could be there. I'll be in Alabama. I'm taking my mom to see her mom. She hasn't been down. My grandmother moved down south close to a year ago. It's been about a year almost. And I've been down twice.
Mm.
And my mom hasn't been down yet, so I'm gonna take her. And it also gives me an excuse to go to Alabama again. I love it down there.
Bring me back some of that the Alabama breakfast sausage. You see, I had to put the breakfast sausage before niggas say pause. And I need some elegant syrup. So let me know when you go.
Mother's Day weekend, I'm going down
for sure. But yeah, I'm excited for that, and it didn't dawn on me until today that was my third year comedy anniversary. I was like, damn, that's actually my 3-year date. And
you gonna wear a tuxedo?
No, no. I'm gonna wear something nice. I'm probably gonna wear something that is provided by the Winston Box. The Winston Box is an amazing subscription. They make clothes for big men.
Well, count me out.
They make it for regular size too, but they specialize.
Count me out again.
They specialize in big man clothing. So if you need some big man clothing, use my code. I don't know it yet, but I'm gonna get you the QR code. I'm actually about to post that on my page for the QR code. I'm gonna edit this and so I ain't gonna say that I don't know my code. I'm gonna say follow the QR code.
Tim.
I gotta ask for a coupon code too though. But it's gonna be QR code TimbukTuesday or Winston Buck 2. I might do that. That's gonna be hard. Winbuck 2. Winbuck 2 might be hard.
Himbuck 2. On site.
I am Himothy.
I still call you on site.
Oh, why? Enlighten them on why you call me on site. on site.
So one night we left because I did a show here, Club Pizzle. Club Pizzle still goes on Thursdays,
for the culture.
8:00 on Happy Hour Network, which you can find through YouTube. But we left here and we went to this one spot and pulled up. And this dude wasn't even supposed to be performing. He just, it was like they had a dead spot in the show, and this dude just grabbed the mic and went up there and told jokes for like 7 minutes. It's like just on site. It's like I went to the bathroom and came back and this motherfucker had the microphone in his hand. I was like, what the fuck?
Shout out to King 6. That was the night I met King 6.
I think Kat performed that night too.
She did. I think that's the reason why we went. Because Kat was performing. So
I love Kat. That's my sister. She's my adopted sister.
We had pulled up on the show, and they, like you said, they had a dead spot.
Well, they might have had some technical difficulties, and
it was something like that. But
Tim stepped up.
The host was like, he was just like, "All right, we just give us a second, y'all." And I was like, "Well, shit, if y'all need some time to fill, y'all need some time to fill. Let me get the mic." And they was like, "Go ahead." And I'm like, "All right, bet." I even looked up. I'm like, "Y'all done? Like, y'all need me to keep talking?"
Good? He went. He went up there for 7 minutes. I say, man, this dude's like, we was here to spend.
I think you went for the wings too. I
might have. Did I get wings? I think I did get wings. Some wings. Their wings was pretty good. Their wings was all right.
And I think they had whole wings. I think
they did.
But it was dope. I met Alien the Shooter. I think I met him. Was it there? I met him? No, I didn't meet him there. I just happened to see him there. I met Sauce God there. I met Takarachi that night. I want to say it was
a lot of names. I forgot. I just know 6 and C's.
To my knowledge, Takarachi. I think he performing this weekend too at the Battleground. Either performing or I think he just performing. I don't think he battling, but I believe he's performing. I seen the flyer somewhere. I was supposed to send Meech my picture too, so he can make my flyer. But
we just gonna have to get a photo shoot, and he can just have a bunch of pictures of us in the tuck. Cause I'll send him the same picture. He want a different picture for every flyer. He's like, just use that one.
Yeah, just use the same picture. Same picture, nigga.
I ain't changed. Like,
right, ain't shit changed. I mean, I have a headshot, and then I have just a photo that I like to use. My headshot is more for the
you in your acting bag, man. We ain't
appreciate you.
You did your acting bag. What a fun fact. Tim did Fragmented. I did Fragmented back in 2015. which was a whole lot of fun. And we played the same role.
Same character. Wanzo the dog, who was Ted in the play. He popped into the show today. He actually said, "What's up, Jet?" when he came. But
you know what? When I got that role, when I did that, I tried to put myself in that mind frame for those weeks that we were preparing to do the show. It's like I'm gonna jump all the way into I mean, I didn't stand on the block and sell no drugs and nothing like that,
sure.
Shoot no dice, but I just was trying to put myself in the mind frame of just living like this. It worked because I delivered. We did 4 shows in 3 days.
We did 5 shows in 3 days.
And you did it with the professor.
Yes, sir.
Pickett. Shout out to Professor Pickett, man. Good dude, man. Good dude.
Yeah, we did 5 shows in 3 days. The rehearsal play, the dress rehearsal, we counted that as a show because that was our first like full run through.
Yeah, we did one of those too. We did one of those at like at a hotel, one of the hotels on Rockside, like the Holiday Inn or one of those. And I remember that one because I was sick as a dog doing that. I mean, my eyes was like I was sick as a dog, but I was like, I'm sick, but I'm going to do this.
Yeah, for sure. Do you remember your lines? That's a minute ago, so I don't expect
it was like 10 years ago. One of those scenes I'm trying to think of. I mean, I might know line here, line there.
You crazy, man. You know that? It was funny, man. When I
don't give a damn. Next time you leave that shit at home.
Yeah, absolutely.
I think my version might still be on YouTube somewhere.
We can look for it. But
that was great, though. Like I had a blast doing that. That was great.
I know when I did it, some people actually said they hated me.
You got that too?
Yeah.
Just because of how the Jet character was, but he's a street dude, influencing. Like it was.
Yeah, they was like I did not like you. I thought you. Like, they was like I really felt like I was supposed to hate you. Like and they was like I'm glad that you actually a decent person because if you wasn't.
Yeah, I got a lot of that from a lot of the older ladies. Like young man.
Yeah, that shit was wild.
It's like, hey, listen, I'm just an act. Like I'm not like that at all.
Right. When I described it, I said I had to play something I had never been before, and I said I was skinny, and I said no, I was the plug. But it was dope doing that, and then I just recently did a play called Tales of a Fat Man, and
that's an interesting title.
No, it was funny because when I tell people that, they was like, "Were you the main character?" I said, "No, I was the left titty." But but it was dope,
man. Y'all comedians, man. Y'all be on some shit, man.
But it was dope to be a part of that, man. And shout out to Khadijah for asking me to do it. Shout out to Tyree for believing in me for doing it. Because I mean, it was times where I'm like, oh man, I'm gonna kill your play, and he was like, no, you're not. You're fine. You're doing great. Shout out to Roy, because Roy, he worked with me individually. Shout out to the players. It was Matt, Max, Brielle, and Takaria. Shout out to them for doing it. Shout out to Substance for her videos. I didn't get the other 2 people's names that was in the videos, but I did meet the one guy that was in the videos there. I didn't get his name, but I was like, man, y'all videos, I feel like y'all videos, made the play. Like it definitely played big parts into the play and when we was going to our next acts, and it was just dope. It was a dope experience. I really enjoyed it doing it. Shout out to Naya for the sound. She had the sounds on deck, on cue. It was just a wonderful experience, and I can't wait to play more roles. This is the first main role I ever had to play. Being the main character was huge, man. It was a lot of lines to remember. That's the reason why I cannot remember anything from Fragmented right now. I mean, I remember Mrs. Cope because I still call her Mrs. Cope. Shout out to Lisa, Miss Lisa. I still call her Mrs. Cope. I'm like, what up, Mrs. Cope? Shout out to Ratchet Pete. Ratchet Pete was Garth.
I initially I was up for Garth. And I ended up getting the Jet role because the guy that was playing Jet dropped out. So it was kind of like an easy transition because I knew I was like trying to learn the lines, and there was a lot of dialogue with Jet and Garth. So I was like, all right, just learn both of these motherfuckers.
Yeah. So it probably did make it smooth for you because you knew what line was next.
It was an easy transition. And once I found it, was like, oh, I'm gonna be Jet. All right, let me transfer over into that, and let me,
Yeah, and I will say shout out to Pickett. Shout out to Preston Pickett. He helped. His tutelage helped me for Tales of a Fat Man. Because there was times in Tales of a Fat Man, I'm like, ooh, like this is tough. But like, he put it in our head, acting his work.
Yep. That's still the tagline.
And it helped. It helped a lot. Even just like the upstage, downstage, stage left, stage right. The blocking for sure. Just those certain things that, working with him that allowed me to do better with Tales of a Fat Man. It was times in Tales of a Fat Man that holding character was tough. Like, in the beginning of the play, I get up out of the house, and I go stand in front of the teleprompter where the video is showing, and they yelling like insults from the crowd, and they're funny.
So you gotta stay in character.
And you gotta stay in character, nigga. Toughest thing I ever had to do. Easily the toughest thing I ever had to do.
I think we got all of our funnies out in rehearsal, and by the time, and when I'm a performer, so when showtime comes, I'm locked in.
Yeah, facts.
I lock all the way in.
Facts. Same here. And I'm
dead serious. I'm not laughing. I'm not smiling. I'm locked in. And I'm probably somewhere sitting off by myself. And that's just how I get myself focused to do what I got to do.
I think that was the good thing about being Jet. Like, Jet really don't interact with too many other people. Like, he interact with him at the last scene, and he interact with Mama in the beginning. But other than that, I'm Garth. I'm talking to Garth.
Scene at the end.
Yeah.
Like, all of that, like, I remember. Oh, did y'all Garth have a Jerry curl?
Yes.
He did?
Yes, he did.
Ours was funny, and dude really got into the part. Like, he had a fucking beaded jacket. Like, he did the spray. Like, we threw a lot of stuff. It was like, hey, man, you got to do the Jerry curl spray when you come in the house. You got to, you know what I mean? Like, we did a lot with that.
Yeah. He definitely used the Jerry. He used the Soul Glow for sure. It was dope. It was a dope experience, and I'm glad I was able to do that.
I'm gonna get back into my acting bag.
I'm hoping to get more acting credits. I've been extras in a couple movies.
I saw you went back to 05. I say, look at my boy in there.
Shout out to Haybird Flex. Shout out to
hard working dude.
Crowd pleaser. Shout out to Mike.
Shout out to Mike.
Shout out to
I enjoyed Back to 2005. I laughed a whole lot. I really did. I laughed a lot. I say these guys did a great job with this movie.
No slap box, man. But yeah, I'm excited to see where that goes. Right. I'm excited to see where that goes. Because if you watch the movie, the full movie, it's
gonna be a sequel.
Yeah, or it's gonna be a series. I don't know. I think it might be both.
They could do a series.
Yeah. The Time Patrol. I think it's gonna. I was excited for the movie. I was watching it. It was definitely some parts where I was like, this seemed like a little drag, but it worked. I feel like it worked.
It was great. Shout out to Envy Jazzo who played Envy Jazzo.
No, she definitely played Envy Jazzo.
That's her right. That's my girl.
Fuck it out. She definitely played Jazzo. There was a lot of people.
Tyrone was in it.
Honey Bad was in it.
Yeah.
My nigga Steve. I don't know if he go by anything else but Steve. My nigga Steve was in it. Ryan Polk was in it. Gunna was in it. He was just in the dancing scene, to my knowledge.
I do like what the local filmmakers and TV show makers are doing. I like what Johnny Filmworks is doing. I've been waiting on the second half of The Lick to come back, which seems like a whole year. Like I watched that. I think I remember watching that on YouTube, and then it ended up on Tubi. It's like, oh, this is a continuation. I was watching. I was like, hey, I remember this.
Yeah.
And they had the season 2, the first half, and then the second half. I know they did a screening of it a few weeks back that I missed. I think I was working my job, man.
I got a credit in Heroin Nav.
Shout out to Ray for Heroin Nav. I didn't watch the second episode yet.
I haven't watched the first one.
I watched the first episode.
I haven't been able to get on the website, but I definitely want to watch it when I get the chance. Like I said, I'm in there, so I definitely want to watch it. Shout out to my nigga City. We are we like a dynamic duo. We Chewy and Bear. And
y'all, I might be the only dude that's not in that.
Right though. Dave is in it, nigga.
See what I'm saying? I might be the only dude that's not in a lot of these films and TV shows.
Sure.
But my schedule sometimes can get wacky, and
yeah,
I'll be home, sleep, or potting or planning it down in my basement in my rabbit hole, right, and just be down there plotting shit.
Well, since we're at the end of the show, tell them where they can find you and where they can find the show and everything.
What is my IG? I think it's still PodGuy216.
Yes, it is.
I changed it every now and then, but PodGuy216. Donald Peterson on Facebook. I don't use Twitter, so I'm not even gonna fucking give it out. And I believe my I don't use Threads. I just like this shit just connected to my Facebook, so my Facebook posts end up there. But for the most part, I'm on IG, PodGuy216, and Donald Peterson on Facebook. Club Pizzle every Thursday, 8:00. Pizzle's Picks is periodic. During football season, it's every Wednesday. I'm getting into doing more things with Pizzle's Picks. I'm gonna start doing WWE pay-per-views with that. And I've just introduced a new show called I'll Name This Segment Later, because I really don't have a name for it yet. And it's really just like 20 minutes. I do it on Mondays or Tuesdays. I still haven't figured out which day I'm going to do it. I just dropped today. I did the NBA play-in tournament preview, which is going on as we speak. The Lakers and the Pelicans. Full disclosure drops whenever the fuck we feel like dropping it, honestly, because me and Jocelyn's schedules are right crazy.
Now. Yeah.
And I have a new pod that I'm getting ready to drop. It's called The Best Damn Podcast, period, with me and my guys. That is going to be coming to y'all real soon. It's just going to be 4 men in their 40s shooting the shit. That's what it is.
Well, shout out to that. Thank you for coming on the show today, dog.
I appreciate it. You're the only person that invited me on your show. I think people are scared to invite me on their show. I don't know why.
You're going to talk over them. That's why.
I don't know why people are like, y'all. I like being interviewed. I want people to ask me questions.
Good show. Well, hopefully we'll see y'all Friday at the Puff and Laugh. If not, we'll see y'all Saturday at the Battleground.
I'll be there.
But this has been TimbukTuesday. Y'all have a good day, man.
Relieved by the weed, I don't pop a leaf. Gorilla Glue 4 is all I need. Could probably smoke about a pound a week. That's with ease, till my knees weak as WV. Good kush at the kick, it got it going indeed. Might could go and get a job just rolling up weed. Put the pearl on anything, on everything. Good bud really heavily, elevating, trying to see him. If you ain't had, cherry pie, then you better go and get some. If you ain't tried that blueberry kush,